This was no ordinary bar. Water Street, just down from Broad. Walked in and saw the song.
Back again, only this time we're not talking to businesses, we're actually having a crack with a cracking little band from out west, Newton Smith. And also we've got Russ, who is the manager of HMV in Carlisle and Workington. Also works with Harraby Theatre in Carlisle, helping out on the socials and the entertainment side. But we're going to just jump in straight to Newton Smith, which is Alec and Lewis.
Don't say you forgot our names.
I haven't.
I've knew us for years, man.
It's been a while, Steve, but not that long.
No, I just didn't know which way to which way to.
You've got that written down, haven't you?
No, I have. But it's because I've got you on 4 screens there. I don't know what you're seeing. They recently released a fantastic little single, Born in a Hurricane, Forged in a Fire, but more than a way. But lads, the floor's yours. What's happening?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, from Megaman originally, we're both in Whitehaven now, but we've been doing this quite a while now, haven't we, Lou? 2013,
yeah.
That's something when we started. So we only just released our first actual piece of original music last year, believe it or not, after all those years of singing together.
Was that that was your first?
8 years. We finally released it. Yeah, 8 years together, and we just try to kind of be like perfectionists, really, and we can never agree on something together to like actually get it out there. But finally, Blue Sky Smile was the one during lockdown. We had a lot of time to get it out there and put our heart and soul into it.
Okay,
so something we're both happy with this time.
Yeah.
Well, with regards to the song "Born in a Hurricane, Forged in a Fire," I tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to have a little listen to the track, and we will then we'll come back to it, because this is an absolutely banging little tune.
This was no ordinary bar. Water Street, just down from Broad. Walked in and saw the song on the floor. Well, I couldn't take that heat outside no more. She poured me a cold one from the tap. Closed the door, there was no looking back.
Can you hear that?
It's nice, loud and clear.
City's never felt so good. Tonight I just don't feel tired. Born in a hurricane, forged in a fire.
Right, that is absolutely. I can't swear.
Oh, mate. I think you already have.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
There's a great story behind that one.
Well, you're going to tell us it now. What is the story with that song? I know, but I'll let you tell the people I don't know.
Do you want to take that one?
Go on, Al.
Oh,
you can take this one, mate.
So that one starts back in New York in 2019. Me and Lewis headed over for our first international gig. We did a little set at a small sort of gathering in Tompkins Square Park. And while we were there, we visited a bar called the Dead Rabbit Bar, New York. It's based on the old Dead Rabbit gang, obviously, that used to operate in New York back in the day, a long time ago. So it's this fantastic Irish-themed bar started by a couple of Irish guys. It's like so unique. Sawdust on the floor as you walk in. They've got pictures all up around the bar.
There's an aura about it.
Place you'll ever go to. Been voted best bar in the world. I think it was 2 years on the belt end. So we went there. We absolutely loved it. It was just everything that we sort of liked in the bar. We had the best time ever while we were there.
Oh,
so we came back, and months later, we were sat there, obviously in lockdown, nothing to do. Finally decided, we thought we may as well write a song. Let's just put pen to paper, see what comes out. And we wrote that song. That was what came out of it. But then it was what happened next. We couldn't quite believe, could we, Lou? We thought we may as well get in touch with them, see what they thought. So we sent it across the pond to the bar's founders, and not expecting the reply, we just thought, hey, we've done this, we'll send it to them, see what they think.
They'll maybe play it in the bar or something. We were like, what are we expecting this? That was
expecting much. And then it was about a week or so later, we got a reply from one of the bar's founders, a guy called Sean Muldoon. He basically just said that he loved the track. He'd like to help us get it produced properly from a guy that he knew in San Francisco. And that they were going to use the song as their official anthem track for the bar when it was ready to reopen after COVID. So it kind of just snowballed from there, and before we knew it, we'd written an anthem track for the best bar in the world. So that's how that song came about.
Well, now you haven't actually launched this physically, though, have you? As in with a launch night, because I know you were meant to be at the King's Arm. Was that right?
We meant to be at the King's Arm. That was going to be our launch party, because we never had a chance to even get a gig, and that got sort of snowballed. So we've not had one chance at all, not for Blue Sky Smile either, to have any launch parties. So
okay. Well, just going onto this then. How can people download it?
It's on Spotify, isn't it? As normal, Spotify, Apple.
All streaming platforms, yeah.
If you want all the links, they're on our website. So
website,
I think
Facebook.
Yeah, we've got it on a website. Yeah.
Right. What's the website? Newton Smith.
NewtonSmith.com. NewtonSmithmusic.com.
Okay, fantastic. Right, we're going to come back to you guys in a minute. But cracking song, love it, brilliant.
Appreciate that.
Russ, what's happening in sunny Carlisle, mate?
How do you mean? What, in general with music? Or?
Yeah.
Well, at the moment with Harraby Theatre, we're promoting a different band every single day. So we're just trying to, any bands who want to send us their music in, who are obviously in the Cumbrian music scene, and we're sharing it, and we're sharing links, and we're sharing just a bio and a bit about them and everything, just to try and get their sound out there more.
So how do they contact you?
Just contact us via Facebook or via Harraby Theatre on Instagram.
Right, okay. Harraby Theatre, Instagram. Right. And with regards...
If you two fancy doing a live stream gig at Harraby Theatre, when we find out more, then just let us know.
Sounds fantastic, yeah.
No, it'd be good.
There you go, happy days. I was just saying, talking with your HMV hat on, you've been supporting local bands, the local music scene for best part of what, 3 years? Am I right?
Yeah, 3 years? Yeah, at least 3 years, yeah.
So just tell us what you do there, just for people that don't know.
We do it where bands can come in, and if they want to sell their music, they can speak to us, and we arrange for them to be able to sell their CDs in store. And obviously we have a local music section, and then we usually let them do a gig as well, so they can promote and sell their CD on the day.
Right, okay.
So normally we've done loads of bands. We've launched their EP in the store. We even had a band called Religion of Tomorrow.
I know them.
They did a gig in the Workington store in the early afternoon, and then they come and did a gig in the Carlisle store as well on the same day. So that was quite
brilliant.
Cool. We called it like a mini Cumbrian tour. You know what I mean? They sold a good few CDs as well across them.
Right.
So I'd like to do more. I'd like to do more like that. And also when we had National Album Day, which we've had every year, we had 2 bands in on that day. We had a band called Two Fish perform. We had a band called Indie Street Club perform on the day.
Okay.
It gets a lot of people in, and the fact we're able to sell their CDs as well, it's great for HMV, and it's great for the local music scene.
Right. Well, I mean, going back to over the 3 years that you've been supporting the local music scene, who's your favourite band?
I'd probably say Postcard Band still, but that's obviously like probably anybody's met Dunno and the 2 Andys from the band. They're quite. They're just lovely guys. They kind of make you like their music anyway. But yeah, they're a really good band as well.
Such good lies, sad with a smile. They told such good lies, sad with a smile.
This is great.
Such good lies, sad with a smile. They told such good lies.
So they're your favourite band, right? Okay, coming back to you two. You released this song there. Was it Blue Sky?
Blue Sky Smile, yeah.
Yeah.
That was our first.
And that was released, I think it was in May during the lockdown, was it?
First to me release, that was our debut single, and it was about mental health.
About mental health?
Basically.
Okay.
About forcing a fake smile. Yeah.
Feeling insecure. Just know I'll be there to ride the storm. I will help you write this book. I will help you sail this ship. I will guide you through life the way you are.
I like that. It's nice, isn't it?
How does it snow when the sun is out? wind still blow, and it's clear sky. How will I know if you're alright?
That track, that's still available to download as well.
Yep.
And we just need to go. You're sending people to your website, your Facebook. Which social are you sending them to?
We're mainly active on Instagram, which is just Newton Smith Music.
What other local bands float your boat?
Oh,
big fan of Springfield Band, aren't we? Love everything that they're doing at the minute.
Who?
Springfield Band.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Aaron Spencer. I know he's obviously moved off now, but good mates with Aaron.
Danny Dunnery Band.
Danny Dunnery, absolutely.
Instagram, Newton Smith Music. Go and find the guys there. And also as well, we'll talk about this because you mentioned it earlier on. You've set up another little business, which has just gone live a week or so ago, I think. No, a couple of weeks ago, I can't remember. Kultuur.com, is that what it is?
Yeah, Kultuur.uk.
Right, I'll tell you what, it's all right me saying about it and you explaining it, but I need to show you some visuals. Oh, Kultuur, a parallel. Tell us about the business.
Yeah, so Kultuur in a nutshell, it's obviously a Cumbria born and bred apparel brand, sell clothing items, that's the kind of crux of it, but where it's different, it's what you call a social enterprise in business terms. So instead of being driven by, making a profit and just reinvesting that profit with shareholders, the idea is that 60% of the profits go straight back into the creative community. So basically selling the merch is just a way for us to raise revenue, to get some money in. And then once that money's in, it's distributed through grants, through service-based support, financial support, whatever it is, back into, theatre groups, into independent music venues, independent artists. And it's all about supporting the creative industry. Obviously through the pandemic, it's taken a massive hit. A lot of people are out of jobs, struggling to make income. So it's about supporting the creative industry and the people that make that up. And then ultimately inspiring the next generation as well. So it's just kind of a way of, giving back to the industry.
Giving back to what we love.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly.
Send us some links to that. I'll happily share that.
No, appreciate that, mate.
That's a really good idea, that.
Yeah, it's
really
good,
good
isn't it?
idea. Really good, yeah.
I see you're looking to. I looked at the site and you were saying about, trying to get some space for studio production or space for creatives. Basically, is
creative spaces. Yeah, basically.
Yes, that would be a kind of part of the long term, social impact strategy. Would be creating a network of spaces, maybe working with other people. Like we've been in touch with Creative Quarter through in Carlisle. They do a lot of that at the moment. Fantastic stuff. But it's just all about eventually giving young people the tools and the spaces that they need to kind of let the creativity flourish. So there's a lot of people that have never had access to a camera or a MacBook to edit or a photography studio, and they might be the kind of next big thing in whatever industry. But if they're not given the tools and the encouragement to kind of let it flourish, I guess that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give people opportunities going forward, but
yeah, that's it. Yeah, a lot of kids' talents are wasted just at school. They've maybe just done an art class, and when they've left, they've just got stuck in the rat race and not actually expressed the creativeness. Yeah, exactly. So we just want to sort of give people a platform for that, really.
But this is kind of a proof of concept stage, I guess, and it's building the connections, building the audience, so that when we launch the next collection, we've obviously got a much wider audience, wider reach, and then hopefully have a bigger impact. So we've kind of planted the seed now. It's just time to let it grow. So hard work to be done.
Mentally, from when I was in a band, we had MySpace.
I was a lad.
When I was a lad, we had MySpace, and that was it, really. That was the main social of the day. And now there's Spotify, there's Instagram, there's TikTok, there's Facebook, there's YouTube. Now, I'm not just saying this. That song "Born in a Hurricane, Formed in a Fire" is shit hot. It's banging, right? And I look on this platform, YouTube, and 511 people have used it, which is mental. So what I'm saying is, where should because you're not the only band I've seen. I mean, I've seen something the Lottery Winners put up not long ago, and they've got 20,000 followers on Facebook. They're banging it at the moment, and they put something on YouTube, and it was like the numbers were double that, and you're like, what's going on? So where are you focusing your energy? I'm asking this so you can actually it'll help other bands when they're actually putting the music out there. Is it YouTube? Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook? Where should bands be putting the music and plugging it?
I mean, personally, I think it's all down to the way that, you know, people consume media now and consume content. I think a lot of it is it's about fast pace. It's about instant gratification. It's about, you know, a short minute-long clip on Instagram kind of gives you a feel for a song. It's about what you kind of get a feel for things, but you don't have to sit through a 4-minute video. And I think it's getting harder and harder to, you know, up the audience retention and get people to watch a full music video. So for us, it's been more about the kind of the quick covers, you know, the 1-2 minute ones, the shorter bits of content that people kind of stay till the end. So for us,
so you can keep the attention span, yeah. 100%.
Find that works best, and then Instagram kind of acts as a bit of a funnel. So if you get people that they are really into it, they're the people that will then go on and watch your full videos on YouTube and engage with the website. But it is difficult. It's
for
really
us, it's Instagram, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you
Instagram is sort of like a sense of community, really. That's what it is. So
you're getting thousands of hits on that platform, but not the other. It's just something. It just baffles me because that song is. Anyway, I'm gonna put this on here because I love this. The good little clip.
Midtown Manhattan. We decided to head down to the financial district to find the elusive Dead Rabbit Bar.
We've got our phone voices on here.
We'd heard a lot about with a great story. Their opening was delayed in 2012 due to Hurricane Sandy, and then a few years later, a fire hit the building and set them back once again.
And that's where the motto comes from. Born in a hurricane, forged in a fire. We love the story of the bar that much, we decided to finally write a song about it back in June.
Make it Irish, I don't want nothing else. Keep them coming till I collapse. If my missus calls, don't tell her where I'm at.
I'm at the studio.
Something in the air tonight. City's never felt so good. Tonight I just don't feel tired. Born in a hurricane, forged in a fire.
That's good. That's good video.
It's great. But this is what I'm saying, Russ. I don't understand where you get a track like that, which I just think is banging, and I'm just a little bit confused. But listen,
it's in the Instagram, I reckon. I do reckon. Well, when we share music, we seem to get more people looking on Instagram than we do on Facebook.
Yeah.
And anything else. I do think that's the one. And I was having a look at your Instagram site earlier, and you got about 2,500 followers on there.
Yeah.
For us, Instagram it is a sense of community. So if we go to a musician even in London and comment on their post, say this is a great song, they always repay the favour. So then you sort of build this bubble on Instagram, and then everyone sort of helps each other out. Yeah. But as with Facebook, it seems that Facebook's sort of dead. It's just nobody gives back on Facebook. Maybe they watch the video because your views go up, but they don't seem to go off with the hassle of pressing like. You know what I mean?
It's the engagement.
Exactly, yeah.
Facebook.
Engagement is a lot easier on Instagram.
You know what? I'm going to actually get someone on here that is in the music industry to talk about this, because it's something that musos
it'd be interesting
could definitely benefit from, without a shadow of a doubt.
100%. Yeah, 100%, Steve.
But look, you've got Russ. Big thanks for all that you've been doing over in HMV and supporting the bands for years. That's absolutely amazing. We love that.
Great thing, that.
Great what you're doing with Harraby Theatre, because I know you're giving up your time for that, which is great. And my lights have gone off. But if you're in a band and you want a bit of a plug, get yourself to Harraby Theatre Instagram.
Yeah, drop us a message, definitely.
And Russ will sort you out. With regards to Newton Smith, they've got that single that is still out there, and the other one's still out there. Smiles. Is it Smiles? That kind of skies, blue skies, blue smiles.
Blue skies, smile, and we've got Born in a Hurricane.
And you've got Born in a Hurricane. Go and buy them. Go and listen to them. Go and share them. Even if you don't want to buy it, like it, share it. Go and tag someone. Doesn't matter what you do.
Do it now.
Yeah. Hey, subscribe, like the bell. Anyway,
the button.
And finally, you've got Kultuur. Good luck with that. We will come back and talk to you about that at a later date. But I don't want to waffle on. I have done. But thanks very much. Best of luck to you. Thanks very much, Russ. That's off that way. And I'm going to finish that on here, but stay there, and I'm just going to knock this off, but don't go anywhere. Right. Thanks very much. You can all wave.
Cheers, Steve.
This was no ordinary bar. Water Street, just down from Broad. Walked in and saw us on the floor. Well, I couldn't take that heat outside no more. She poured me a cold one from the tap. Closed the door, there was no looking back.
Can you hear that?
It's nice, loud and clear.
City's never felt so good. Tonight I just don't feel tired. Born in a hurricane, forged in a fire.
Right, that is absolutely, I can't swear.